Okay, guys, so for a few weeks now, I've been like, oh, I want to make a match timer. But it seems like there's nothing about it on the internet, even though it's a widely spread idea for Roblox games and many games in general. And I figured out how to make one. So, first step, you need a spawning process, which will be probably pretty useful if you decide to make anything else special too. What you're gonna do is you're probably gonna make something like this. Spawn, you have a touch trigger that teleports you, maybe a little black block, and this is what you need. You need, about these settings, you need stay on forever. So then you're gonna want your little thingies, you need show counter. You're going to connect your forever to this. You need these settings. You're going to connect your looper to your little plus gate here. Let me see what it's called. You need the operation gate, so you're gonna go to the operation gate, you're gonna get it, you need it to be these. Value 1 and make it add, you're going to connect it to the counter gate. You're going to connect the counter gate of your seconds to your seconds. And then you're gonna also connect it to your counter if block, and you're going to put greater than or equal to as the comparison, and the value as 60 or whatever. How long it takes in seconds to turn minutes for you. You're gonna set that up to a timer of 0.1 seconds, preferably. Maybe set one unpowered. Connect that to another one of these, but this one is set to 0, and you're going to make it set the counter of seconds to 0. You're gonna also connect this to this, which just adds 1 again to this counter, which is your minutes. And you can just repeat it from here if you understand this. Counter blocks default is always 0, and then you just kind of repeat the same thing, and then it will just lower and lower, and I can show you it right here. Please comment if you need anything, or send me a friend request on Roblox if you have 18 plus chat, because that is my age group. I'm at the last age group. Not see chats from people younger than 18. So yeah, if you don't have comments on YouTube and you are not in 18 plus age groups, sorry man, you can't get no help from me. As you can see, it's just counting, which I'm going to skip it, going from seconds to minutes. Now, we only have 20 seconds left until it converts. But another thing I want to say is that you do not have to make it exactly looking like this. You can make the counters however you want. You could make the seconds be the first. You could kind of merge these. You don't need hours. You don't need minutes if you just want seconds, and you could just never do the little shift thingy. So as you see here, it's gonna, at 60, it's going to go to 1 in minutes, and then it'll start counting in seconds again. Which, of course, if you restart the match, it's going to go back to 0, 0, 0. If you change this, I recommend, or just make this at all, I recommend you to display which one's which in any sort of way, just so that people know, including you, because you never know if you'll forget. as you can see here, it's perfectly fine. The bad thing with the looper though is its max loops is 1,000. So if you stay here for 1,000 seconds, even with the always stay on, I don't know if it's just gonna stop. So you might want to do that. You might want to do something to fix that. But let me just. So yeah, 16 minutes. 16 minutes until it might stop working. You might want to do something for that. But you could also just maybe set a timer on the looper for however long it's going to last. And then you connect the looper to you connect the looper to Flippergate that is also that time, and I think this will work, and then you just connect that timer to another looper with the same settings connected to the same things, and it'll probably work still. Double the time you have. But clearly this isn't really meant for anything other than showcasing, because this is my showcase map, as you can see here. I'm not pony. Anyways, that's the video. So I want to end this video on my number. My favorite number. So you can leave. You can leave if you want. There's only like 2 more seconds.